Hello everyone, my name is Martin and I'm also known as Sweviver on YouTube. Congratulations to your new Pimax VR headset. You have an exciting journey ahead of you with wide field of view and high resolution virtual reality. But before you can jump into your first VR experience, you need to connect the device, download the necessary software and do the initial installation. But don't worry, I'm here to help you out. So without further ado, let's get started by setting up your Pimax and get it running. Now before we begin, make sure you're already using the latest Nvidia or AMD graphic card drivers. If not, go into the vendor's official website, download and install the latest drivers available, and once you've done, you're ready to continue. Open up your internet browser and go into the official Pimax website pimaxvr.com. In the top bar to the right, click on the Pi tool and scroll down to the download section where you can download the latest version of the Pi tool software. Once it's downloaded, open up the file and start the installation. This setup wizard will guide you through the installation and you should be done in just a matter of a few seconds. Once the installation is complete, before starting up the Pi tool software, let us first connect the Pimax headset to our computer and the power outlet. Connect the DisplayPort cable to one of your graphic card's available DisplayPort outputs, and then do the same with the USB cable into any of your available USB 3.0 or faster USB ports, which should be colored blue or red. Now connect the included power adapter cable into the splitter on your Pimax cable, and lastly plug in the power adapter to the power outlet. Once you start up Pi tool for the first time, there's a big chance a new firmware update will start automatically. The update should take no longer than a minute, and once it's done it says success. You can simply close the window by clicking confirm. If you already have your tracking lighthouses correctly positioned and running, your Pimax will automatically get tracked as long as it's visible by any of the lighthouses. If you still haven't installed your lighthouses and powered them on, make sure to do it now. The next step is to pair the wireless VR controllers. Now set both controllers in pairing mode. On the HTC Vive controllers, it's made by holding down the system button and the menu button at the same time until you hear a beep and the LED light starts to blinking with a blue color. Now in the main screen of Pi tool, click pair controller and follow the steps provided until both controllers are successfully paired with your Pimax headset. This procedure only needs to be done once of course, unless you pair your controllers with a different VR headset in between your VR sessions. Once the pairing of the controllers is done and your Pimax headset is tracked by the lighthouses, it's time to do the room setup in Pi tool. This is a simple setup wizard that will guide you through a few steps to get correct center point of your room scale area and the correct floor position and height. In the first step, make sure your controllers are active. Next, position yourself in the center point of your room scale area and hold the trigger button on one of your VR controllers until the status bar called calibrate center turns blue. In the third and the last step, place your Pimax headset and both controllers on your floor somewhere within your room scale area. To calibrate the floor position and height, type the number 0 in the input field, push the calibrate button and wait until it turns blue. Now finish the setup by clicking next, make sure everything was successful and hit done. At this point you're basically ready to get started with your new Pimax headset. Start up Steam VR and your headset and controllers will be shown as active and tracked. Lastly, before starting up any VR game or experience, make sure to run the Steam VR room setup, which will guide you how to assign your entire room scale area with boundaries around it, just like with any other Steam VR compatible VR headset. I hope this short tutorial got you started with your Pimax, and if you want to explore the basic Pi tool settings and customizations of your headset, make sure to check out the part 2 of this tutorial series. If something goes wrong during this setup procedure, then don't worry, begin by watching the part 7 in this video series, which covers the most common issues and how to troubleshoot them inside of the Pi tool software.